Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled Collection Series 13 Danhausen. Danhausen, he is one of the best parts about WWE today. He is, if you don't know anything about Danhausen, he is a comedy wrestler, and he is just so funny. He is hilarious. He has like I would say a vampire, theme gimmick, but he's so silly. He is very, he's a small guy, even by modern wrestling standards. I believe weight wise, he's probably would be considered a cruiserweight. I would be shocked if he's over 200 pounds. Maybe a little over 200, but I mean, he's a small guy. Not really a ton of credibility as far as, in the ring, or do I expect him to ever hold a singles, title in WWE? No, but his value more than anything is just being one of the legit funniest guys I've seen on the roster in a very long time. And I will go so far as to say, I think he's the best comedy wrestler that's ever been in WWE. I think he surpasses R-Truth. He surpasses Santino Marella. Just two guys off the top of my head who pretty much made their careers off of being comedy figures, and even Santino's continue that to his role in TNA wrestling today. So again, and Danhausen is a guy who I never expected him to have the level of success he's had in WWE thus far once I heard the news that he was signed. So again, he's been all over ESPN, a very big part of the, New York Knicks, playoff runs. He's been, tons of appearances all over the place in media, and he is just really he's quite the spokesperson, I would say, for WWE, but very entertaining guy. So we're gonna get into this figure. This is the AEW figure. Got this figure I think last year from actually one of my followers. So shout out to Captain Weepa. If you're watching, you know who you are. Real good guy on Instagram and YouTube here. And yeah, so I don't collect a lot of AEW figures, but man, I was actually just going through my box the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, I have a Danhausen figure. I completely forgot about this one. So let's get into it. And there is definitely some things going on with the AEW line, Jazzwares. I believe if they are not out of business right now, they are going out of business, I believe, or they may be on some kind of hiatus, because my local toy store in Greensboro, a place called Nerve Bombers, they started liquidating all of their AEW figures, pretty much putting them in the discount bin. So I've heard some chatter online that I believe like the figures division of Jazzwares has been laid off, or at least the branch department that took care of the AEW figures. So again, that's what I know. Don't know if that's 100% confirmed or true, but yeah, it's just not good to hear, because I believe AEW's too. As the second largest wrestling promotion, they definitely, I feel, they need distribution as well for wrestling figures and collectibles. So hopefully things will wind up okay with them. But so yeah, we're gonna get into this figure. And may have to just gonna go and do it. All right, here we go. So we have, a changeable head and hands, and just get into the figure. So Danhausen, very good head scan, looks just like him, has that crazed, bewildered expression. The face paint looks really good. I hope this gets I hope this kind of captures this. Hope my phone does this justice. You got the black and white, black and red garb. You see the little tooth, insignia or whatnot, and that's a part of his gimmick, is that he has a jar of teeth that he kind of keeps in his lab. And again, just a very comical guy, and nice figure, feels good. You have the not soft goods, but good plastic, which I just love. The good hard plastic on the figures. It's a little soft too, though, actually. And He got, the boots with the little attention to the trim around the gorgeous trim, and yeah. So that's Danhausen, and I'm sure it's any day now that his first WWE figure is going to drop, and I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of him, and a lot of him in upcoming figure lines. I definitely see him being a consistent, greatest hits, top picks level of wrestler, because even though he's not, a main event star, or such as a Roman Reigns or a CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, I see several Danhausen figures in. I see he's definitely a toyetic wrestler, and again, just very popular. And I met him a couple of years ago at the WrestleCade Fan Fest in Winston-Salem. He was still with AEW at the time, and man, very just humble guy. And I just am so happy to see him succeed, because just to see that he is genuinely a funny guy. And I was never a Danhausen fan when he was on the Indies, or even when he was during his stint in AEW. And I kind of thought it was silly, but man, just watching this guy for a little bit, you just really see how seriously he takes his craft. And even many of the biggest stars in wrestling have taken notice, and he's gotten a lot of people's respect, I would say, over these last few months. So again, pretty cool figure. And that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching. Check out the recent Steve Austin video I did, the Steve Austin LGN. I feel it's one of the better videos I've done in a long time. So got some other cool things coming your way soon, but just take care of yourselves, and I will see you again after a while. Thank you for watching. Peace.